Many thanks for joining us. So another beautiful Monday morning here once again in the city of Ibadan. We are back on the street to collect the views of the bystanders as regards some of the top stories making the headlines. This morning we'll be looking at the front page of the newspapers and collect the views of the bystanders as regards some of the top stories. I'm your regular anchor, Yakin Abidemi. Stay back. Welcome back. With me this morning is we're starting with the Nigerian Tribune. And the screaming headlines of the Nigerian Tribune says, outrage as Herdsmen killed 11 in Igangan. We will defend our people, Amotekun, to begin joint patrol of Yoruba land. Southwest governor says, the Fulani burned the palace, filling stations, several shops, kills our people. Ibarapa North local government boss says, Makinde call for calm, says police combine areas in search of culprits. Alaafin, Afenifere, Are Adams, and others react. You can read more on that on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. PDP blasts APC over Twitter ban as Nigeria lost 4.4 billion in 2 days. MTN, Glo, Airtel, etc. taken to court. Syrup asks Commonwealth to sanction Nigeria. Malami's directive, anachronistics in democratic society. That's coming from Ajulo. Twitter ban, diversionary, ill-advised. That's coming from Author. You can read more on that on page 26 of the Nigerian Tribune. Government invade Delta's community bomb police stations with IED. You can get that on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. 6 years and 2 trillion after electricity distribution stall at 3,000 megawatts. You can read more on that on page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune. Shock tears greet TB Joshua's death 1 week to 50th birthday. Buhari Akeredolu autumn's monarchs mourn. You can read more on that on page 27 of the Nigerian Tribune. Commissioners, local government boss loses house at arsonist strike in Imo. Onions marketers threatens to stop supplies to South from today. Read more on that on page 29 of the Nigerian Tribune. Are children exhibiting abnormal behavior? Parent of African student cries out. Read more on that on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune. And on to the next one. The screaming headline on the Nation newspaper this morning says, Southwest governors okay Amotekun's joint operation. Security outfit gets machines orders after killings of 20 thousands in Igangan. Read more on that on page 6 of the Nation newspaper. TB Joshua's last moment by church. You can read more on that on pages 2, 3, and 6 of the Nation newspaper. IPOP strong man. Dragon killed in fire for fire with policemen. Read more on that for more details on page 34 of the Nation newspaper. NSA orders shutdowns of illegal security outfits. You can get the details of that on page 5 of the Nation newspaper. We'll move on to the next segment of the program where we engage in the bystanders as regards some of the top stories making the headlines. We'll be right back.
Federal government will take caution. It's like a playboy. When issues arise like this, they are punishing, they discipline the president of Nigeria. But Nigeria is now retaliating like a kid. I believe later or sooner, the federal government will pipe down.
Okay, you talk about disciplining the president of the Federal Republic. Who disciplined him?
No, they banned him on the Twitter line.
Okay, yes, the Twitter, yes. Okay. Was that the reason why? Is that a retaliatory action?
Yes.
Okay. You think? Okay. Well, what the federal government says is that the ban on Twitter, they banned the Twitter because they believe most of the tweets going on that platform is inimical, right, to the unity of this country. It's capable of causing disunity in this country. That is their statement. And to some quarters, they believe that Twitter is being unfair. Unfair in the sense that they believe that Twitter is not actually, they are not giving any message. Anything that is capable of threatening right, the development of developing nations, of developed nations like United States of America, they will not put it on their platform. Anything that can impose threat on the governments of developed country like America, they won't put it. But why Nigeria? Anything that imposes disunity, that's capable of, right, is inimical to the unity of this country, they will put it on the platform. That is the justifications of the federal government. Do you think it's rational enough to just embark on such and place ban on it? Is that not a threat, right, to the freedom of expression in this country?
In fairness, the federal government may be having an issue, all right? But that's not the best way. United States, Trump was once disciplined like that on Facebook, and there was no immediate ban on Facebook. Majority of Nigerians, particularly the kids, they survive through the media nowadays. Our own federal government should now think deeply that at least they too make sure they discipline themselves.
So we over the weekend we heard the sad news of the death of Prophet TB Joshua. No, we all agree with me that it's a great loss to this country. What can you say about the man of God, sir?
Honestly, yes. To the popularity of the man, quenching at this period was a disaster to this nation. Honestly, all over the world, TB Joshua engaged and empowered millions. If such a man can die at this stage, it's a great loss to this nation.
Killings in Igangan, sir, what is your take? In what way do you think the federal or the government, right, or the state government, let's restrict it to our own state here in your state. In what way do you think the government can address these issues? It's becoming, right, it's becoming unbecoming. The incessant killings in Igangan, Okiogun, that is the Barapa areas of the state. What do you think the government can do? What way do you think the government can handle this scenario?
Honestly, yes. The SARS issue has dampened the morals of the security men. Hence, there should have been a counter arrangement. The police are now threatened to do their job. Hence, this instance killing should have been stopped. That's why it's not good to always react without thinking of the adverse effect. There is always a negative thought to every issue. When people were killing the police because of health charge, you now see the boomerang. The police are no more doing their job. Hence, how can they be burning houses, killing innocent citizens without the enforcement officer assisting? But they too are threatened. They have only one life. So it is taking law into our hands through the NSAS protest that is giving the Fulanis edgeway at Igangan. That's the way I see.
So what way do you think the government can tackle this?
The governor has assured us that the security men are up to the task. The commissioner of police of your state was there over the weekend to make sure there is security in the area. So if they can improve on that, by and large, then we appeal to the federal government to speak out and stop these Fulani herdsmen. The federal government, particularly our president, is not doing enough in arresting or, you see, occasionally silence means consent. If the federal government is not speaking out whenever the Fulani herdsmen did anything bad, that shows they are encouraging them to continue. Though we should all advise the federal government to please stop the Fulani killings.
Right? Do you think it's enough, right, for the federal government to place a ban on Twitter? Do you see that as a threat to the freedom of expression?
Like seriously, when I heard about the news, I was surprised because Twitter is a social media, so anybody can chat, can do anything on it. So it's not right for them to just shut the Twitter down. I know it's very, very wrong for the federal government to have done that. Yeah, that's just it.
What about the killings in Igangan? Where what happened, the Fulani Herdsmen killings, is becoming incessant.
Like seriously, I don't understand what federal government has been doing on it because it has been rampant, killing here and there. No, I don't know. All the youth. We have to just stand up and fight for our rights. Federal government, I don't understand what they are doing. I don't understand them. They don't know. I don't know. Because it's painful just to see someone, kill someone, and just leave the death there. It's somehow, on. I don't know. Like, I don't understand what the government have been doing about it, because that has been rampant. So I think we guys, we have to just stand up, fight for our rights, so that we can have the freedom.
In the youth, right?
Yeah, the youth. Yeah, we have to stand up for it and fight for our rights. I think that is the. It's time for us to fight for our rights.
ní Igangan. Hello? Lórí ìpànìyàn àwọn Fúlàní darandaran ní Igangan. A gbọ́ ọrú ọṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe. Kí lè rò tí kí lè rò pé ìjọba lè ṣe láti dẹ́kun gbogbo ìpànìyàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Igangan?
Ìjọba náà mo rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àtòkè lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti wọ́ wá. Buhari ta pẹ̀lú lórí wa ó ní òtọ́rọ̀. Táyé pé Buhari tọ̀nà ọ̀pù ni irú tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn kò ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àtúwálẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kọ̀yà fún wa mọ́tò nìkan ló máa gbérù ń tàn sírù wà báyẹn dá. Ẹ̀yin náà wọ́n kọ́ irú Buhari yẹn ìmọ̀ àtọ́ kọjá mi jọ ni. Ó náwó ké báyìí ni ó kọ́ lóun wà ọ̀sẹ̀ pòdì 50 naira. Ní ìsìn Buhari àti ìrìnkú 63 163 naira 165 naira. Irú nǹkan báyẹn ẹ̀wọ̀ rice máa fẹ́ ṣe lémi mi 7,500 mo ra àpò rice is 20 something sin. Ẹni ó dẹ̀ pé ẹ̀rọ lórí ó dẹ̀ wo ògùn kan máa ìlú dẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́ mọ́ lórí báyẹn. Mo bẹ̀ lọ́n kọ́ ló bá rọ̀ nínú kó bá tún ìlú wa ṣe. Ọlọ́nà ni á bẹ̀ o tó dáa ní ká máa èèyàn kò dá kí n máa bu adarí. Àmọ́ ó náà sì ní fọ́ọ̀tì pọ̀ fún jù. Tẹ́ kó ṣe ẹ wọ ayé Ọbásanjọ́. Báwo ni Fúlàní kan ṣe máa dààmú aláyé Ọbásanjọ́? Yóò ní mo lọ́rùn gbé ẹni náà. So Ọlọ́run tún lù wá ìṣèjú báyìí lọ.
What can you say about Prophet TB Joshua? Over the week we heard what happened, that the man died after giving a sermon on Saturday. Like, what can you say about the man of God?
The only thing I can say I heard about the death of the man yesterday. I see it as that is how God wants it to be. God has already called him to rest in peace.
So we need the intervention of God, and we need to be prayerful. And I know God will do the best for us.
This one sharp drawing the curtain on today's episode of Review on the Street. The next week I will be coming on your screen. I am your regular anchor Yekin Abidemi, and my cameraman Akintola Ibrahim.